What's up, YouTube? It is your boy Steve-O, the Rideshare rookie, coming back at you. Alright, this is the last video I'm posting for tonight. I'll do the other set of 3 within the next few days. I'm going to spread them out a little bit. But while this is fresh on my mind, I want to go ahead and talk about it. I probably should have done this video first, but it's cool because it kind of ties in with some other things. So now what we're going to talk about is the best times to drive in Orlando, okay? Because this is going to tie in with airport, all right? So if you are a full-time driver in Orlando, which I have nothing against that if you are, as you know, this is one of the hardest markets. You're not going to, I haven't seen a driver make $2,000 in a week yet, right? I've seen a driver make $1,500 on New Year's Eve. That was about as close to it as you're gonna get. The money's not here, guys. Orlando is not a big metropolitan city like Chicago, New York, Boston, Atlanta, San Francisco, things like that. We do have a downtown. It's actually right to my right. But best times to drive in Orlando. If you are doing this job full time, okay? If you're a rideshare driver for Uber and Lyft full time, or Uber, just Lyft, who cares, whatever, same shit. You still want to follow that strategy of, if you want to, and again, these are all opinions and suggestions, I'm trying to help. You want to be online by like 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock at the very latest, okay? Because that's where you're going to get a lot of your rides that possibly are going to the airport, if you want to go to the airports. The queue doesn't really start getting too busy. I want to say about 6 o'clock in the morning when I have to wake up for my full-time job. I look at the queue and it's usually at about 60 cars. Actually, I'm on the road by 6 o'clock in the morning. So about 6 o'clock in the morning, there's like 56 to 60 cars in queue, but there's not a lot of flights coming in at that hour, right, guys? So yeah, so you want to do, if you want to do this full-time and you're going to be a daytime driver, best times to drive in Orlando are going to be from 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Get that morning rush in, work till about 10. It's going to die off at 11. If you want to run a full day, my suggestion, maybe turn Uber Eats on. Focus on that a little bit, because you're going to have people ordering lunch. This is weekdays only. Let me be clear on that. Weekdays only. Let me get some better lighting in here. Now, what I recommend is, if you're going to do that, it's going to die off, guys. It's going to die off between 10:30 and 11 o'clock. Your rush is gone. You might get some trips here and there, but you're probably going to be sitting around for a while. I've seen Uber and Lyft cars. In my main job, I'm 80% out in the field, 20% in my office. But I have seen Uber and Lyft cars just sitting around waiting and waiting and waiting. Which is okay. I would rather cars wait than eat miles, because I'm not a big believer in eating miles. Unfortunately, in this job, you gotta do it sometimes, right? So let's move on. My suggestion, again, is doing the morning rush, taking a break, going home, whatever, do your thing. Get out there, be back online by 4 p.m., right? At the latest. Get that afternoon rush, get that traffic, okay? Get that people going home. Now, for you, those of you that drive in Orlando, you guys know, like, I'm going to throw some street names out there. Kirkman Conroy, Millennia Boulevard, I-4, parking lots, right? So you try to avoid those areas at all if you can, but definitely, that's a really good time to drive if you're going to do it full time. So do the night rush, the afternoon into the evening rush. I would probably, if you're doing this full time and you're going to get up as early as you're going to get up, I would probably go ahead and nail it and end it around about 8 o'clock at the latest, because you're going to need your sleep, guys. That's one important thing about doing this gig full time. Get your damn sleep, okay? Now, real quick, what I do is I work Thursday nights, go as late as I can, because I do have to work my full-time job on Fridays. Now, I will go out Fridays like I will tomorrow. I'll be online about 4 o'clock, and I'll probably go till 2 or 3 in the morning, right? Weekends are a little different. So if you're a daytime driver and you only want to work weekdays or during the day, pretty much all day Saturday, all day Sunday, it's wide open. And I would even say all day Friday would be okay. But it might not be as busy during the day Friday as you think it is. It's going to pick up in the later afternoon and into the evening. So those are your best times to drive in this market, okay? I'm not going to talk about specific areas just yet. That's going to be a separate video. But I do want to go ahead and get this one knocked out real quick out of the way too. Guys, I know how much we love Surge. And especially if they bring the multiplier back to Orlando, because I know it's starting out in California. If they bring the multiplier back, and some rides still multiply. Almost every single ride I did on New Year's Eve multiplied, right? If you're gonna do that though, right, don't chase the surge. Wait for the surge. If you're in the area of the surge, I will not drive more than 3 miles tops for surge, and it's got to be a pretty heavy surge. While we're talking about surge, because I didn't plan on making a separate video, I've made plenty of videos on surge. You want short trips when you're in the heat of the surge, okay? You want those things because the surge doesn't stick around for a long time. So you got to maximize your earnings, guys. You got to know when to take these rides. You're not going to want to take a 45-minute trip when a surge is going to pop up. And I'll get into the areas and events and stuff like that in a separate video, because surge does die off when we have events here. So you got to know when to take them, but try. No Limitation Rideshare, my buddy Bam will tell you, check his videos out. Make these apps work for you, right? You may agree with me, you may disagree with me. This is my point, my opinions. I'm not saying you have to do this. I'm just giving you my advice, okay? Don't chase surge. Set goals, guys, too. All right? So, for example, as a part-time driver in one of the most lowest paying markets in the nation, I set a weekly goal as a part-time driver between $350 to $600. If I can hit $350, I'm good. I want more. Well, we all want more. So those are your best times to drive in Orlando. I will make a video about certain areas and things like that. I'm sorry these videos are going to be a little long, but surge, guys, is important. Definitely can maximize your earnings, but you got to be able to know what rides to take when you're in the surge, especially when you're in the heat of it. And don't think it won't multiply. Yes, we're on a flat surge, but it still can multiply, guys. I made a video on that. Go check that out. I don't want to spend a lot of time on that topic. I think that's all I got for as far as the driving times in Uber and Lyft in Orlando. And I will make a separate video, like I said. Donnie, come on. I will make a separate video on decent areas to work for Uber, Lyft, and for Uber Eats, DoorDash, that type of thing. That's all I got for this one. I want to keep these under 10 minutes if I can. As always, check the description below for more helpful, useful information. Keep doing your thing. Be safe, be smart. Don't be stupid. Get your advice from real drivers, not fakes. If you have any questions on this, suggestions, whatever, drop a comment. Right? Shoot me an email. I'm here to help you guys. So yeah, that's all I got, guys. I'm heading home. I want to get some rest before tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a long day for me because I do drive late. So, alright, guys, that's all I got. Till next time, keep Uber and Lyfting and gigging on. Keep making that money. Peace out.